Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for the 11th. I'm hoping it went live again, so I'm just going to say that it did. and welcome, everybody. We're going to get started here in a few minutes. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps for all the signs will be below this video. Annette, hello. JC, hello. Barb, hello. Sandrine, hello, and Pretty Bird, hello, and thank you, everybody else that is here. Really appreciate it. I'm probably gonna bust a move tonight, just so everybody knows. I'm roasting in this seat right here, so it is really hot, and so yeah, I might keep it short and sweet tonight, just so everybody knows, so I don't die. But let's get started with some questions here. And let me just try to fix this. I think, JC, thank you for the first super chat. Why isn't it showing it in order? Let's do this. Sorry, technical difficulties with YouTube today. What else is new, right? Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here any messages. You have the star here and the Ace of Swords. Love it. It's like some sort of wish or like wish fulfillment coming in for you. This is like something good coming in for you, really. Just like a wish. Yeah. Something that you want or something that you desire. So I really just feel a wish coming in for you. That looks really good. Sean, thank you for the super chat, by the way. And Sean, you say, will I get my part-time job back in July? You have the Seven of Cups here, Sean, and the Moon. Yeah, I would say yeah, because the Moon card is just a temporary situation, Sean. So the Moon card to me is just like something temporary, not something that lasts forever. So meaning that if you lost a job because of the virus, or if you were laid off or whatever because of that, then I would say yes with these cards for the most part. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Dan messaged me last night. Found out I knew he would contact you back. He's 44 and has no motivation or direction in life amongst other issues. What can you provide for me? You have the Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. I mean, I do feel like there's attraction there with the Queen of Wands, obviously, but this could be him being attracted to you, Nicole. And the Ten of Pentacles is a good card, so this looks pretty good. Temperance, yeah, I would be patient, is what I would say here. Like, I wouldn't, rush to judgment on the situation. I know what it looks like, but I would just say kind of like see where it goes with the Temperance card, because it does say that things could kind of like change in a lot of ways. Thank you again, Nicole. You also say here he has sabotaged his health while in ISO, doesn't work, studying. He lives with his parents for now. It's like, what the hell is he doing with his life? There could be some sort of turnaround, really. Yeah, you had like really good cards like last night, and you have had good cards on this guy, and then these are really good cards as well. So Wheel of Fortune, there could be some sort of change in his circumstance, or there could be a turnaround. And the Ace of Pentacles is like a good path. It is like success. So he could become successful or something. So this could actually turn out better than you think, is what I'd say there, Nicole. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say just a few cards, health, wealth, happiness. You have that. Well, I love it because you have the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is a very good card, is what I'd say to you. Knight of Cups as well. So Nine of Pentacles is like luxuries and gratitude and having like good things in your life. So I feel like for some of you, or for you, JC, this could actually be really good. I would say that this looks really good for you, JC. This could also be some sort of dream coming in for you as well. Really good for health is what I'd say. Yeah, it's like you're kind of like learning here, where with the Hermit card, because the Hermit card is like the period that we're in right now, just with being withdrawn, but having learned from the situation or having gained information. So really good. JC, as always, looks really, really good. Sean says, how do you keep your throat lubricated? I don't. Half the time, Sean, I'm coughing on stream. Most people don't know me for reading tarot cards. They just know me as the guy who coughs on videos. So for the most part, I don't really. But usually I have my pond water right here, which I just spilled all over the place, which I also really didn't want to do. there. But I drink quite a bit of water. And now I actually know why that spilled, so let's fix that. But it's basically just water, so that's that. And I do need some water today. It's 1,000 degrees in here. Paula, thank you for the super chat. Paula, if you are here, let me know. And type your question in down below, please. I will be happy to answer it. Pretty Bird, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how long will it take to get my child support lowered? And I feel like very quickly is what I would say to you. So, not long. Chariot is like taking control of the situation, but it's also like defending yourself in your current situation. So, you are kind of like defending yourself. I don't think it'll take long at all, is what I'd say here. So that's what I'd say to that. You say here, second is, may I have a card pulled for work tonight? You have the World. Really good card. This is like reaching goals, kind of like ending things, coming to the end of a situation. This is also a card of being birthed into a new world, but as far as work is concerned, it could just be, being happy with the people around you and all that other stuff. So that's what I'd say there. Paula, if you could let me know if you've typed your question in, because if you have, it's not showing up, but type in your question down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Lynette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, does Mark like my mom? Page of Pentacles. I would say yeah, but I feel like he's nervous here. This is like nerves, is these two cards together to me, the way that I read. So that's what I'd say there. And you say, any messages for the week? You have the Devil, but probably just working hard here. 9 of Cups, wishes, though. So, to me, again, the Devil, to me, is not a bad card. The Devil, to me, just represents hard work. So I feel like you could just be working hard. And the 9 of Cups is a card of wishes. Paula, your question is not showing up, so you're going to have to change the words in your question. YouTube automatically blocks certain words. I don't see your question, Paula, because YouTube automatically blocks certain words, like words having to do with money, loans, health, anything like that. So, what other people have done is they put spaces in between the words, or they put, or you're going to have to change the words in your question. And don't try to copy and paste your question, because YouTube will block it. Again, I have no control over it. It's YouTube that blocks it. So, trust me, if I could turn it off, I would, as I always say, but I can't. So, you're going to have to type in your question again, but try to, change the words in it, because, again, they're probably words that are blocked by YouTube. Sean, where are my plants? My plants are in the other room. My plants weren't doing very well in here, so they're doing much, much better in places out there. So that's that. Lola Bell, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say card for the week. You have the Hierophant here. Pretty straightforward week is what I'd say to you. This is kind of things going according to plan, basically, Lola. The Fool needing to take a leap of faith as well. So, you could be just taking a leap of faith, probably wanting to get out of the, out of the box, right? That's what this Hierophant represents, wanting to get out of the box, wanting to get away from restriction, really. So I feel like you're wanting more freedom. Yeah, I feel like you're becoming more free this week. So I like that. That looks good. Paula, thank you for the super chat. You say, had strong chemistry. He told me he doesn't want a relationship, yet his actions showed me otherwise. He stopped talking to me out of nowhere. Will he come back? Does he miss me? You have the King of Wands here, Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords. I would say no, if I'm being honest with you, Paula. He told you exactly what he wanted. He said he didn't want a relationship, even though his actions meant otherwise. His actions did mean otherwise, but he told you exactly what he wanted. I always tell people, trust people's words, plain and simple. People always, it's funny, Paula, because people always come to me and they always say oh, so and so lied to me. He told me he loved me and all this other stuff, and then he left me. And I'm always like, okay, and what else did he say? And then people will say, but he said he didn't want a relationship. I'm like, exactly. He told you exactly what he wanted. So he didn't really, maybe his actions were different, but he told you exactly what was going to happen. Eight of Swords is keeping yourself stuck to a situation. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. I would definitely let this go, Paula, is what I'd say here. Yeah, Ten of Wands, needing to release a burden. Yeah, I feel like you're moving on from this. It's like you're moving towards something much better, is what I'd say to you. 2 6s. I love 2 6s, Paula, because to me, 2 6s is kind of being on the right path. To me, 2 6s says you're moving in the right direction, but the direction is away from the situation with the 6 of Swords, is what I'd say here. Yeah, Nine of Wands. I would definitely open up to something new here. Ace of Cups, love. Yeah, I feel like there's new love coming in for you, Paula. Sandrine, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Message for the coming week, please. You have the Five of Swords, Sandrine, Three of Pentacles. I would like, this could be like teamwork. Really, this could literally just be the current virus situation, right? Five of Swords, being independent, being on your own, being, away from people. Three of Pentacles, wanting to be with people, wanting to work on a team with people. So, in a lot of ways, this is just the thing. Yeah, look, Three Cups. A lot of could be like social opportunity for you. Again, this doesn't have to be in public, Sandrine. This could be online, or it could be like, something along those lines. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Sandrine. Vanessa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I feel like Joaquin wants to communicate with you here, is what I'd say. So I feel like his feelings are like he'd be willing to communicate with this Eight of Wands here. Yeah, Four of Wands. Four of Wands is marriage, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you will get married. It could just mean that he wants to talk about a commitment, or he wants to talk about committing with that Four of Wands. So that's that. Vanessa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I find a job soon? Yeah, definitely. Vanessa, I actually really love the Two of Pentacles for like when you're looking for a job or when you're being offered a job. To me, it's very good for that. So yeah, definitely. Sue, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Message for the week. You have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. This is like needing to be curious. This to me is like progress towards completion or progress towards certain goals that you have or certain things that you're trying to accomplish. So I just feel like you could be you could just be making progress towards things this week. So I like it. Vanessa, happy birthday, Vanessa. And you have the Judgment card here and the Page of Wands. This is like feeling a rebirth, like feeling your inner calling or feeling like you're moving your life in the right direction. So I really like this a lot. I also think that this could be you hearing like some sort of inner calling. So I would, listen to your inner voice here with the Judgment card. And the Page of Wands could be you like going on some sort of adventure. So that looks really good. But happy birthday. Kia Bath and Body, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, card for the week. You have the Justice card, Kia. Justice is just like cause and effect, and it's like where you put your energy is what you get back from, whatever you're working on. So I would like put your energy into whatever you want to make successful, and I feel like you will be successful this week. JC, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Hermit Health Research Drug and Made Doctor Prescribed. I would say yes. Does that make sense? Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say he won't send me a current picture because he reckons he's made himself fat and ugly during ISO. Not very enticing to meet him now. Why is he so lazy? Death card here and the Five of Cups. I mean, Five of Cups is like, Five of Cups can be regrets, Nicole, but it could just be, exactly that. It could be like fears of showing you what he looks like and, all that other stuff as well. Yeah, you have the Four of Cups as well. Four of Cups is throwing away a love offer here, Nicole. So, I'd say you could be throwing this away. But you do have the Lovers, so there definitely could be love here. But I don't know. You have the Ten of Swords as well, so maybe you're ending up moving away from this here. I just feel like he just literally, I feel like he literally just has regrets about what he has done during this time with the Five of Cups. So I feel like that's definitely true. Casey, hello. Thank you for the super chat. For this week, you have you showing up, Queen of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. So I feel like for you, this could be you opening up to some new offers in any area of your life with the Page of Cups. Normally that would be love, but it could be anything like work. The Seven of Wands is your beliefs here, Casey, and the Two Wands. Yeah, this is like really committing to certain beliefs. I'm also getting like this could just be you committing to your own beliefs on life. Like I almost feel like saying morals, but I don't think that this is your morals. I feel like this is like like everything, your values, your whole entire value system. So I feel like you could be kind of like looking into that or looking into your value system with these two cards. And yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah, I feel like it's going to lead to success, Casey, whatever it is. So, Six of Wands, love it. But all right, welcome everybody. Thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to move kind of fast tonight, mostly because I'm going to start melting any minute now. Yeah, but let's get this show on the road, and we are going to start with Aries. And Aries, I'm just going to use the good old Deviant Moon Tarot tonight. So let's see what we have for you, Aries people. Aries, let's go here. Aries. And Aries. Aries, you have the Hangman here, and so you have the Hangman and the Three of Pentacles. So this can represent kind of teamwork, number one. The Hangman could also represent delays in teamwork because it's like obviously we have the whole virus situation. It's like you're probably not going to be getting out there working on a team at this time, but it could represent. This could represent some sort of teamwork. For others, this could be kind of like working together, but it could be like online. For others of you, I feel like this is just like looking back over something here, Aries, plain and simple. I keep getting like very similar messages for you, not the same message, but similar messages for you, Aries. I feel like a lot of you could be touching something up or like finishing up a project or business, or you could be finishing up something that needs some like finishing touches. This could even be like around your house, maybe you're like I always say, maybe you're building a deck or a shed or something like that. But I just feel small details on these cards, and so I feel like you need to kind of look back over something. For others, I am getting like a specific message about just like specific paperwork. The words that I'm feeling are like specific paperwork, but if it like it's literally the word specific paperwork that I'm getting, not like government paperwork or anything, any of the other types of paperwork. So I don't know. Some of you, I feel like you could be filling out certain paperwork. I feel like the specific thing is like saying pay attention to the details, though. So if I would double check all your paperwork is what I feel here, Aries. For others, I feel like you could be getting attention you've been waiting for on something that you've been working towards for a long time as well. So that looks really good, Aries. I like that quite a bit. So thank you, Aries. Taurus, let's see what's going on for you. Taurus, you have the Queen of Pentacles here and the Three of Wands. So this is definitely you showing up here in a very strong position. I feel like you're very resourceful at this time, and I feel like for some of you, it's time. Like I'm literally getting cash in. So I do feel like it's time to cash something in here, Taurus, or I feel like it's time to kind of cash something in. But this feels more energetic to me. I don't think you're like cashing in your 401k, for example, or anything like that. Yeah, you might be, but it could just be something else as well. So you could be just cashing some, but I feel like you're kind of like cashing in a favor with a person. Even it could also be saying, like, I feel like this could be more settling up with the universe in a lot of ways as well. So I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you have like made some karmic payments. Maybe you've paid to karma, to the universe, or maybe you've done things in the past that were good for other people, and it's like now the universe is paying you back for that. So I almost feel like karmic resources here is like popping into my head, or I feel like you could be just, this could be some sort of like karmic payback in a lot of ways. So that's very interesting. I also feel like you could just be kind of like very independent as well with that Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this is saying, it's funny because April just said just do it, and Three of Wands. Three of Wands to me is definitely a just do it card. It is a card of waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment to do something. And the Queen of Pentacles, this energy right here would kind of represent this right here would kind of represent the Fool, because like the Queen of Pentacles says you have all the resources necessary right with you. You don't need anything extra. Three of Wands is like taking a leap of faith. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying just do it, just like April said. So there you go. Thank you, Taurus. But at the same time, I love that because, like I said, I feel like you're getting really, I feel like the main message there was like some sort of karmic payback or something like that coming in for you. So love it. All right, Gemini. Let's see here, Gemini. Gemini, you have the Five of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like some of you could be dealing with like regrets here, Gemini, but I feel like it's like a specific person that could have regrets in a situation. But I do feel like it's popping into my head as a lack of fulfillment as well. So I feel like if you are dealing with someone who has regrets, or if someone did have regrets in your life, I feel like it was due to a lack of fulfillment, which is actually the opposite of the Ten of Pentacles. But I read intuitively anyway, so that's what I feel there. For others, I feel like you could be feeling burdened by something. This is kind of like a combination to me that could represent, it's like maybe you have a job, maybe maybe it pays you a lot of money, and maybe you're fine, but maybe at the same time it's like maybe it's a burden, maybe you're just done with something. And that's really what's popping into my head here. With these two cards here, is I really just feel like you are just done with something. I feel like something is just done and over with, and you're moving on. The good news is I feel like you're moving on to this right here, Ten of Pentacles. So I really like that. For others, I feel like you've done a lot of work on something already. So I feel like for some of you, that Ten of Pentacles is more foundational. I feel like it's saying that you could have built a foundation. Like the way that's popping into my head is it's like maybe you went to school and maybe you finally have your degree, or maybe you're about to get your degree, or maybe you've been starting a business. Maybe you have a job that is based off of a business you want to start in the future, but it's like maybe you took the job so that you could start the business, so that you could know what to do, So I feel like a lot of you have kind of had, or could either have or have built a very strong foundation here with these two cards. So love it, Gemini. That looks amazing. All right, Cancer. Let's see here, Cancer people. Cancer, you have the Four of Swords here and the King of Cups. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that there could be love coming in for you. Could be another water sign. I feel like you've had a water sign quite a bit in the past as well. So it could be any water sign, any sign whatsoever here with the King of Cups. So definitely could be a water sign coming in for you. For others, I feel like this could be you just kind of like strengthening yourself emotionally. I'm pretty sure this came up in your weekly reading. Your weekly reading will be up on Tuesday, of course, Cancer. I don't really remember exactly what it said, but I do remember something about you becoming like more emotionally strong, or strengthening yourself more emotionally. And it kind of was like saying that your weekly reading for next week, the week of the 18th or whatever that week is, it was more saying like your emotions are going to be controlling the results in your life. So like if you keep yourself more positive on the positive side of things, you'll probably have more positive results. And the King of Cups is kind of like needing to have stable emotions regardless of what's going on around you with the King of Cups. So I feel like you're kind of just like stabilizing your emotions here. Four of Swords, probably just more quarantine, right? Just, being at home, resting, relaxing, all that other stuff. I don't know about you water signs. I have been so tired for like the past like couple of weeks here. So, and I feel like I've heard from a couple other water signs that they are also exhausted all of a sudden. So I don't know. I feel like the energy is a little bit draining for water right now, and that will probably get better like later in the summer, or like as we move throughout the summer, I should say. But, I feel like you could just need to take rest. I feel like this is saying, if you don't feel like working, don't work, or, obviously if you have to go in, you have to go in. But I'm saying, if you can take a rest and take advantage of that time. But that's at Cancer. So thank you, Cancer. Leo, let's see here, Leo. Leo, you have the Two Wands and the Wheel of Fortune here. Amazing. Love it. I feel like you're taking control of your own destiny here with that Wheel of Fortune. Like the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, yeah, it's a card of being able to spin this wheel, right? And it's like, and the Two Wands is you being in control. The Two Wands is a card of leadership and control, and it says that you are the one that's going to be spinning this wheel here. But the Wheel of Fortune is also a card of vibes here, Leo. The Wheel of Fortune normally has like a snake squiggling down the side of it. That snake represents the vibrations or your vibes that you're giving off, Leo. So I would keep it positive. It kind of says that your vibes, your energy is what controls the direction of this Wheel of Fortune. So if you keep it positive, then things will be positive. If you're negative, again, just like I said to Cancer, same thing. I feel like if you keep it positive, it'll be positive. If it's negative, you'll be negative. For others, I feel like a quick way for you to spin this wheel as well would be to leave your comfort zone. Two Wands to me, as I always say, Two Wands, there's always like a village. I thought there was one here on this card, but there's usually a village in the background of the Two of Wands, and he is moving away from this village. He has a whole world in his hands. He's about to go on some sort of journey with the Two of Wands, and it says like you leaving a comfort zone or you moving away from something will ultimately lead to success. So I feel like a lot of you, like leaving a comfort zone or doing something you've never done before, is what's going to make you very successful. To me, this is an amazing card for leadership, by the way. And I'm getting the word leadership for you, Leo, but I feel like it's like, I don't think it matters if you're becoming a leader or if you are dealing with leaders like bosses or mentors or parents or anything like that. I feel like this is just going to be really good for dealing with leaders in general for you, Leo. So, love it. That looks good. All right, Virgo. Let's see here, Virgo people. Virgo, you have the Page of Wands here in the Three Cups. Yeah, lately it's pretty crazy because lately Virgo has been getting like a fire sign showing up in the reading a lot. So I feel like some of you could have a water sign, or you could have a water sign coming in a fire sign coming in for love. I do feel water for you as well. That's why I was saying water, because I feel like it could be a water sign as well here. But it could be like a fire or water sign. For others, this to me is like wanting to socialize, right? So the Three of Cups is a card of community, and it's a card of like celebration as well. So it can just represent, it could literally represent wanting to party, right? So some of you, maybe you just want to party, Virgo. Maybe you just want to be out there, being with friends and all that other stuff. Page of Wands is an adventure, so I feel like some of you could be going on an adventure. For others, I feel like you could be planning travel here as well, Virgo. So yeah, I wanted to clarify, it didn't help because it's just you. So I feel like you're showing up a very strong position here, Virgo. Whenever you show up as yourself, especially like a major arcana like this, to me it says that you are coming up in a position of power and strength. So I feel like there's a lot of like independent energy for you this week, and I feel like it'll lead to a lot of success. So love it. That looks amazing. Thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. Let's see here, Libra people. Libra, you have the lovers here, so I feel like there could be love coming in for you, of course, Libra. I feel like a lot of you could be moving away from love as well with the Devil card. The Devil says, you could be moving away or walking away from toxic energy, toxic people, toxic, whatever. So I feel like a lot of you could be walking away from toxic energy. For others, I feel like this could be a Capricorn coming in for you. I do feel specifically Capricorn coming in for some of you. It's not going to be true for all of you, but for some of you, it could be. For others, this to me is kind of like learning the difference between love and toxic energy. So it's like some of you could have been in a toxic relationship here in the past, and maybe now you have true love. And it's like maybe you're like, wow, this is what true love is. Or I feel like this could be happening for some of you as well. It's like maybe you thought you were in love with somebody, but maybe when you have like the real thing, I feel like you're like, wow, I didn't even know like what this was. So I get that kind of like surprised feeling, which is kind of weird. If you're not interested in love, this could just represent a new path. It's like saying, pretty much everybody has had this energy. Like I said, I feel like on a collective level, the whole coronavirus thing is just to get people to cleanse and, clean out their lives. So I feel like a lot of people are just cleansing, removing things that no longer serve them, all that other devil type of work. It's like we're getting rid of just garbage. So there you go. Thank you, Libra. Scorpio. Let's see here, Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Eight of Wands and the Emperor. I feel like you could be getting good news here. This could definitely be a stimulus check, by the way. So if you're waiting for your stimulus check or anything like that, this could be the stimulus check coming in for you, or could be good news coming in for you about work. Could be like a job if you're waiting for a job, or it could be news that you're going to get a interview, something like that. For others, this kind of just says that following a plan is going to lead to the most success. I keep getting these weird messages, like in the weekly readings as well. In the messages, don't try to reinvent the wheel. All these cards of what I call convention keep coming up in the readings, like the King of Pentacles. There are two cards in the Oracle decks I use for the weekly readings as well. I don't remember what they are off the top of my head, but they both represent needing to do things just the way that they have always been done. They both basically say, don't try to reinvent the wheel. They both say that something works for a reason. And I am kind of getting the same thing for you here, Scorpio. Like, mostly if you are trying to start something new, I feel like this is saying for right now, just do what works and do what has always worked, and you will be successful. But if you try to change things up too much, I feel like you're going to have have a hard time. at this time. So I feel like a lot of you could be having a hard time dealing with wanting to innovate in your life. Like, trust me, I get it, Scorpio. Like, I never want to do anything that anybody else has ever done. So I totally understand. And for whatever reason, I don't know, I think it could be like the Uranus and Taurus energy, for example, Scorpio. I feel like that energy could be making people just like, it can just make us not want to be like somebody else. It can make us just want to be more unique, more different. That's Chris's crappy astrology, by the way, not accurate astrology, but I can see how that makes how that happens, or how that would be the case. But at the same time, it's like sometimes we just have to do what works to get started, and then we can innovate later. And yeah, that's what I'm getting for you here. Same thing in love as well. I feel like it's saying, like, don't get too crazy with like trying new things and all this other stuff. Just do what works for love now, and then later you can make changes. I don't know, weird message, but there you go, Scorpio. All right, Sag. Let's see here, Sagittarius. Sag, you have the Hierophant and the Knight of Wands. Definitely could be love coming in for you. You have had both Taurus and you've had fire showing up in your readings for love. You've also had like water and air. You pretty much get everything, but both these signs have shown up in your readings before. So this could be love coming in. For others, I feel like you're just changing on a very deep level, Sagittarius. You always get messages that say you could potentially be changing your beliefs. You could be looking to find new solutions to your problems as well. So it's like sometimes I think we get like just too stuck, right? We're trying to like solve a problem in our lives, and there's just too many obstacles keep coming up, or maybe we just get sick and tired of dealing with the same thing over and over and over again. So this type of energy here, to me, represents like thinking outside the box, and it says you're probably just finding new solutions to the challenges that you're experiencing, if you are experiencing any challenges. The other thing is that this could just say that you're kind of like learning new things in your life. Hierophant is a card of education, and the Knight of Wands is a card of adventure. And this would be like more of a rebel, right? The Knight of Wands. To me, this is kind of like funny energy right here, because to me, it's like the Hierophant is like very strict in a certain way, and kind of lives by a certain code, you could also say as well. The Knight of Wands, like the total opposite. This is like an old person, and this is like a very young teenager, right? That is a young rebel teenager. So I feel like some of you are embracing this energy, but I feel like it's a good energy for you to embrace. I feel like you are kind of learning. What's popping into my head is it's like you are learning boundaries. So it's like maybe you have never learned boundaries before, or maybe you don't even know what boundaries you have in your life in general. So I feel like some of you are kind of like learning boundaries in pretty much all areas of your life. I feel like you're learning, it's almost like you're learning what you are capable of as well. So I feel like saying explore, because I feel like the only way you can learn what you're capable of is to experience things, or to have experiences. And that's what I'd be doing here, Sagittarius. So love it. That actually is, I like that a lot, Sag. All right, Capricorn. Let's see here, Capricorn. What is going on for you? Capricorn, you have the Page of Swords and the Ten of Cups. This is like fortune after difficulty. Love it. So good things coming in after a difficult period of time. I feel like it would be a good time for you to be more nosy as well, Capricorn, with that Page of Swords. I do feel like for some of you, you could have someone who's like spying on you, things like that. But I feel like if this is happening. So, like I said, if you're like dealing with someone who's spying on you or something, I would block them. But I feel like you already have an idea that's happening if that message is for you. For others, like I said, Page of Swords to me is a card of curiosity, and it says just follow your curiosity. It says your curiosity could be guiding you in a direction, or could be guiding you towards success. Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. It's also the happy home, happy family card. So there could be like a lot of happiness coming in for you, and also could be love coming in for you as well. Yeah, look, Knight of Cups. So there could be a knight in shining armor coming in for you, Capricorn. Could be a water sign, love coming in. Could also be, this could also be good news coming in for you as well, Capricorn. So pretty simple message, but I would say it's a good one as well. So love it. Thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius. Let's see here, Aquarius people. Aquarius, you have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Four of Wands, of course, card of marriage. So some of you could be getting married, but again, that probably wouldn't be a surprise. For others, I really feel like this is coming to the end. Ten of Wands is a card of being exhausted after a long journey, being exhausted after carrying many heavy burdens, probably for a very long period of time, Aquarius. And the Four of Wands is like your finish line. So to me, the Four of Wands is a finish line card. So this to me says that you are getting to the end of a difficult period of time. It says you are about to put down these Four Wands and you're about to have a lot more freedom in your life as well. The Four Wands is a card of freedom. It is a card of celebration, but it is also a card of just being set free. So I feel like a lot of you could be being set free, probably after, like I said, after a long, drawn-out battle with that Ten of Wands. So I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you here. I feel like there's a lot of just good stuff coming in for you here, Aquarius. For others, I feel like this could be a commitment. I feel like it could be going the other way as well. But this would actually be a good thing for you, Aquarius. The Four of Wands could say that you are committing to more responsibilities with this Ten of Wands right here. So it could say that you're like signing a contract for a job. You know, you could be, agreeing to work at somewhere, right? Or you could be agreeing to extra responsibilities or something like that. But I would say if you are doing that, it's probably a good thing. You know, it's probably going to be making you money, or it's probably going to be setting you free or something. So I feel like if you're making a commitment as well to like a job or a business, there will probably be a lot of success there with these two cards. So yeah, that's what I would say to you there, Aquarius. I love it. Thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Pisces, thank you for your patience as always. Really appreciate it. But Pisces, you have the Ace of Cups, really good. I wanted to see what the next card was. Ace of Pentacles, amazing, Pisces. I feel like there's a lot of success and abundance coming in for you, probably in both areas of your life. Your reading was awesome for next week. Again, I don't remember exactly what the title on that video was that I titled it. It's a clickbait title, but let me tell you, it deserves a clickbait title because it was just a really good reading, Pisces. I mean, basically the whole reading was about you having everything you want in your life, like literally having it all. And so I feel like for a lot of you, there's just a lot of abundance, a lot of good stuff coming in for you here. Could be love and money. And again, in your weekly reading that you had that will be coming out on Tuesday, there was like the perfect mix between like work and fun in your life and love as well. So it was really positive, and that's definitely what's showing up here. Definitely a lot of happiness coming in for you, Pisces. Yeah, you have the Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, Empress, I feel like you're very attractive at this time, Pisces. So if you want love, I would get out there or do what you can. Like, I realize that it's a, the virus is going on, but, you could put yourself online. You could be doing anything if you want love. For others, this is just total abundance. I feel like you are kind of like making yourself more financially independent, plain and simple, Pisces. No reason to drag it out, right? I feel like you are just finding financial independence. I feel like you're finding success, obviously, probably with something new again. But, well, I mean, to me, the Ace of Pentacles says that you've been working towards something for a long time, Pisces, this card here, because this is kind of like a card of the end of something. To me, it can represent a new beginning as well. So it can represent like the beginning of something also. But at the same time, to me, it's kind of like more of a reward. It's not so much a beginning. So I feel like some of you could be getting a reward for hard work that you've been doing, Pisces. But yeah, definitely tons of abundance and success. So Pisces, that looks amazing for once. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. So let me just get a new deck going here. And we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. But let's see here. 1, 2, and 3 here, people. Yes, Pisces. Nailed it. All right. Sean, have a good night. Thank you for being here. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see here, people. Let me move this over. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. All right. If you pick card number 1, you have the Ace of Cups here and the Four of Swords. I feel like some of you could be like taking some time to recover in love. So if you're looking for love, you could be recovering. For others, this could just be happiness coming in for you here. So I feel like some of you could be experiencing happiness with the Ace of Cups. Your emotions could be overflowing. Four Swords is like a recovery, but really I feel like this is some of you like achieving some sort of dream. So if you pick card number 1, I feel like you could be achieving something that you have been dreaming of. So love it. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Hierophant and the Six of Wands. Success, definitely success coming in for you. By the way, Six of Clubs, Six of Wands can be a card of education, by the way, and the Hierophant is also a card of education. So just as a side note, I would say that both these cards to me can represent learning. In some card reading systems, by the way, the Six of Clubs in the playing card reading systems, there is a card reading system where the Six of Clubs actually represents education. I mean, it just represents learning, and it is considered like the card of the teacher as well. And I don't read that system, having said that, but it is interesting. So I feel like for some of you, this could just be success through education or through learning. But this could be you teaching yourself something. For others, I feel like this could be good news, just good news coming in. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Four of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, you have to make a choice on something here in your life. I would like pick the more fun choice is what I would say. So this could be like trying to choose between two jobs, and so I would pick the more fun choice with that Two of Pentacles. For others, this could be like throwing away love with that Four of Cups. Especially with the Two of Pentacles, it's like saying not making a decision is going to have you losing something here with that Four of Cups. So I'd say it could be love, it could be pretty much anything in your life. So I feel like you need to make a decision to move towards something here with the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles to me is a good card. It's a card of multitasking, but it is a card of juggling, and that's what's popping into my head. I don't think, like, again, if this is for you, I don't think you're juggling love. Like, I don't think you're cheating or anything like that, but it's like maybe you're just not making a decision. I feel like this is saying just make the choice, one way or the other, just so you can get away from this energy here. Four of Cups is like being stuck in thinking the grass is always greener. It's kind of like being in a chasing position, which is not a good place to be. So I feel like some of you just need to make a choice here with those two cards. But that's that. So thank you, everybody, again for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to answer Super Chats now, of course, or we're going to answer questions. Super Chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can, as always. Maisha, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. You say, should I reach out to my boyfriend? I would say not right now. I feel like you could in the future. I feel like he's just closed off right now with that King of Swords. So I would wait a little bit of time is what I'd say to you. Lindy, hello, by the way, and thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. Ask to stay longer in MY till 5:31. General cards, please. I feel like that would be very good for you. Lindy, hello. King of Wands here. Look at this. Four Wands, marriage. I remember that reading I did for you, Lindy. And so this could be love from just staying extra. It could also just be saying that this would be a good idea for you, that you would be very successful because of it. Queen of Pentacles, gathering more resources because of it, Lindy. So it could just be good for money. The King of Wands. King of Wands could also just be like dealing with bosses, dealing with the people that you're working with, all that other stuff. And Four Wands is like a good commitment. So it does say that committing to it would be a good idea. So yeah, I feel like that will be good for you, Lindy. I like it a lot. Angie, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I get the virtual job at work? Six of Swords. I would say yes. And you also say a raise as well. And I would also say yes. So, Angie, I would say yes to both of your questions. I feel like this is your destiny with that Wheel of Fortune. So, yes, is what I'm going to say to you. Memb, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. Health situation. I feel like things are, average for you health-wise. This is literally you, Pisces. So I feel like things are just average. I would try. I don't think anything bad or good is going to be happening in your health. I would just try to stay healthy, basically. And you say in love, I'm Pisces. He's an Aries. Star, wish fulfillment, renewal, a lot of hope in this situation. So yeah, that looks good to me. I like it. Kelly, Kelly, thank you for the Super Chat. I text L, no real reply. Should I move on? I would say, yeah, I would say yes. The Knight of Cups could be new love, and Knight of Cups is like a knight in shining armor. So it could say, like, once you move on, you will meet someone new. Three Cups is like dating, meeting new people. So I would say yes is what I'd say to you. Nancy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what can I expect next week? You have the Nine of Pentacles, Devil. This could be like hard work, but so you might be working really hard this week or putting a lot of work into things. I always say the Devil to me doesn't have to be a bad card. It could just be working hard. You could just be, putting work into things, trying to be successful, all that other stuff. The Nine of Pentacles is like financial independence. So I feel like you'll be getting paid if you're working hard, but it could also just be independence. So I feel like you'll be very independent as well. Deidre, thank you for the super chat. Will my love interest open up soon with more commitment? I would say don't rush this, but I would say yes. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a victory. The Knight of Swords just says take your time. You know what I mean? It says don't rush this. Don't rush into it. But I would say yes with those cards. Susie, mostly, Deidre, by the way, mostly because that Ace of Swords is like a victory, So I would say yes. Yeah, Four of Pentacles was the next card, Deidre. I just wanted to clarify, Deidre. So I would say yes, because the Four of Pentacles is a commitment as well. Susie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I can't stop thinking about T. Is he thinking of me? Chariot, Death. I would say no with that Death card. I'm not crazy about that Death card. And probably not as much. Chariot is a victory, Susie, but maybe not as much. I would say no free attention, right? So I don't think we should be giving free attention to people, like always thinking about them, especially if they're not giving us any in return. So as long as we do that, then I feel like we'll be fine. But I would say maybe not as much. You say, Susie, thank you again. You say, card for the week, please. What should I expect? You have the Five of Pentacles, Strength card. I would be patient. Five of Pentacles can be feeling left out in the cold, but it is a card of Sanctuary, and you have the Strength card as well, so I would just be patient this week. Yeah, the Fool, you could be being pushed to take some sort of leap of faith this week as well, and I would do it, is what I would say to you. Susie, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I be able to get what I want? Five of Swords, don't give up, and the King of Pentacles. I would say yes. Most people would read the Five of Swords and say no, right? But to me, I disagree with that, because to me, the Five of Swords just says don't give up trying to get what you want, because it's a card of giving up. To me, again, this is why I always say it's crazy. I was listening to someone like a few weeks ago, and they were talking about like reading tarot cards and what is the right way to read tarot cards, right? Like a real card Nazi. And they were saying that tarot readers should not be giving advice, which I understand what they were like. I understand what the person was saying. I understand why they were saying that. But at the same time, tarot is just advice. That's all it is. Tarot cannot control your life. It can't make things happen. It can't do things for you. And again, the advice with the Five of Swords would be to not quit, to keep trying. So that's what I would say there. King of Pentacles, really good card. Stability, definitely yes, is what I'd say there, Susie. Susie, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I'm mad at my boss S. What does he think of me? Six of Cups, I feel like he feels happy. And the Nine of Wands. I feel like, Nine of Wands can be a little bit defensive energy, but I feel like things will be fine for you here, Susie. I wouldn't really worry about it. Six of Cups, turn around, a change. So I feel like things will get better. KC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Mother's Day card for the lovely Stacy. Stacy has the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands. I feel like Stacy needs to advice. It needs to focus with the Seven of Cups, and the Eight of Wands is charging forward. So like once Stacy focuses on one thing, I feel like that's where the success comes in with this Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is a quick conclusion, but it's quickly moving towards success as well. So I feel like there's quick success here with that card. Love it. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, so would I be attracted to him in person? I would say, I feel like you're worried about that, but Knight of Wands is a card of attraction, so I feel like it's possible, is what I'd say to you with those two cards. Kellen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Advice for a career job this week. You have the Ten of Swords, Kellen, the Eight of Swords. This is like feeling trapped in the career, so it's like maybe you're looking for something else, or maybe you want something else as well. Yeah, the World, I don't know. I feel like this is a transition in career or some sort of change in career is what I would say to you. So I feel like it's possible that you want some sort of change, or you're hoping for some sort of change in career here, Kellen, and I feel like you could be looking for that with those cards. I would say if you're not, then that would just represent a change in your current career. The World is like reaching a goal, so it could be like leveling up, getting a raise, promotion, something like that, or working towards it. KC, thank you for the super chat again. Really appreciate it. Love and abundance to all who see this. Vibe high, my tribe. Love it, KC. Thank you, by the way. The Serious Man, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. The Serious Man, you say, good evening. Question: should I accept the new job offer? I would say yes. Yeah, I would say yes. The Six of Pentacles definitely says yes. And the Page of Wands is kind of like starting something. So I would say yes to you there with those cards. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. If I reject this, would it be a mistake? You have the Lovers again. Look at this, and the Sun as well. So I would say yes, maybe. And like I always say, Nicole, that doesn't mean you're gonna like them either. It could just be one of those things. Like I do think there are like certain things in our lives that where it's like the universe is just asking us to trust that it's gonna lead to something else. You know what I mean? So number one, this would be very good for a relationship with this person. But number two, even if you don't end up with him, this could say that just the fact of like going out with him or whatever could lead to something else. So that's why I always tell people to just go out. Like I feel like people don't understand what I'm saying when I say that, to just go out with everybody no matter what, because it's like, what if I feel like we have free will, right? And I feel like we can do whatever we want. I would never force anyone to do anything or anything like that. But we have free will, but I do feel like there are like certain stepping stones or certain things that we have to do. So it's like by having faster and more experiences, it's like we're hitting those stepping stones, if that makes sense. And by doing that, we're probably just getting closer to what we're trying to achieve in life. So, I feel like, well, number one, these are very good cards, Nicole. Number two, it could just be a stepping stone, if that makes sense. All right, Jalen. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will my C payment continue? Nine of Cups, I would say whatever you're wishing for. I feel like I answered this the other night with a yes, and I feel like saying yes again. So I would say yes. These are good cards. So again, it would be whatever you are wishing for here with the Nine of Cups. And Eight of Pentacles, really good cards for money, for sure. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I know I would say you are not too superficial and judgmental. I mean, we all are to an extent, Nicole, of course, let's be honest. But Three of Wands is like waiting for something perfect. So I feel like maybe it's more just like being afraid of making the wrong choice, or looking at it like you have to marry these people, even if that's not what you're thinking. I feel like sometimes what stops people in love is it's like they feel like if they go out with someone, that they have to like marry the person, or that has to be serious. So it's like people just never go out because it's like they don't want to make that even just a small commitment, if that makes sense. So, but I would say no to answer your question. Katie, thank you for this super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, would love a card. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Love it. Ten of Pentacles is an amazing card. It's a card of success and good things coming in for you. It's a card of abundance as well. To me, it's also a card of learning. So I feel like there could be a lot of success in learning for you here, Katie. So love it. Really good. Definitely good for money. Kat, hello, Kat, and you say, pick a card for Kat. You got it, Kat. You have the Three of Pentacles here and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's like financial abundance coming in for you here, and I feel like there's good things coming in for you here as well, Kat. This could be like teamwork. So if you're working on a team or working with a team in work or business or whatever, it could be some like showing something off. It could just be you showing off in general in a good way, Kat, of course. The Three of Pentacles is like showing your work, showing something that you've worked on off, and it means success. Ace of Pentacles is like a good news or an offer coming in. So I feel like there's good stuff coming in for you here. That looks amazing. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, Capricorn reading hit home. Can I bother you for a card on my landlord and current situation? Yes. Are things stable? I still have no new lease. Yeah, I would say yes. I feel like you're like slowly working towards this. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles just is a card of faith to me, really. Five of Cups is like worries, but it's like there's two cups still standing here. It says there are improvements for you, or there is you will be finding something else to save, to kind of heal your situation. Knight of Pentacles is a card of faith because it's like a card of like knowing that you need something in the future and just needing to just focus on that one thing, like working towards it. So that's what I would say here with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you'll be successful. So yeah, Queen of Swords is the universe forcing you to take authority, like over your own life. So yeah, that's what I would say to you. Oh yeah, I answered. Sorry. Just so everybody knows, the order that I have in the super chats is different than the order that's on YouTube. So I do answer super chats in order, but it's just the order that I see them in, just so everybody knows. Christine, thank you for the super chat. Christine, Avila, you say here, new or old love? Temperance. I would say new love. I feel like you're moving towards new love as well. So yeah, something new. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. I feel something new for you, and I feel like it's something new. I do feel like it could be a fire sign. I don't necessarily feel Aries, if I'm being honest with you here, Christine. I feel some other fire sign. I feel like it could be a fire sign. Could be a Sag. Could be a Leo, and something very passionate as well. So I just definitely feel like new love is what I'd say to you. Rosa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What's coming in next week? Page of Cups here, Rosa. 2 cups. Could be love, obviously. This is pretty good. Could be a love offer coming in for you, Rosa. Could also just be like if you're hoping for a job offer or any other type of offer. This could just be an offer coming in for you here with those cards. Elizabeth Seals, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, do you think my friend Bo and I will date? He's anti-woman because of his ex-wife. We'd be so good together. 9 of Swords, High Priest. I feel like there's potential here, for sure. The High Priestess to me is the card of potential. 9 of Swords is like the worries and the fears and the doubts and like all that other stuff, there. Page of Swords. Page of Swords says like keep it childlike, keep it playful, keep it fun. I feel like this is something that's going to have to develop, Elizabeth, into something new. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is probably him trying to protect his heart from, the pain, basically. So that's what I would say there. So I just like keep it fun, playful, and I feel like that could bring you two together. So, yeah. Spiritual Awakening, thank you for the super chat. I feel like many people could be coming towards you, is what I would say. You have the Empress, which says you're very attractive at this time, and you have the Hermit as well, and the Hermit says you need to get out there, right? Obviously, we can't because of the whole virus situation, but when you can, you need to get out there. It's funny because, people always ask me who's coming towards you, and I'm always like, nobody's coming towards us. We have to go out. We have to go towards other people, right? So I don't really know. I feel like it's the wrong language to be using, especially for love. It's like you're automatically putting yourself in the losing position by saying who's coming towards me. It's like you're giving somebody else all the power. This is why, I love you ladies, right? I love all you ladies out there and all the moms out there. I'm a big fan of moms, right? But what I would say is that, all you ladies that all say that, the man has to come towards you. It's like, okay, you're giving him all the power. It's like, then you're saying that your love life is controlled by someone else, right? I totally understand it. I totally understand why most of you ladies want someone to approach you. I get it, right? But at the same time, it's like you're leaving it up to somebody else. It's like, take your power back. So that's what I'd say there. I would get out there. I wouldn't wait for someone to come towards you. I'd be taking the actions necessary to meet someone. So that's what I would do here. There you go. Tashi, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, upcoming 6 weeks, you have the 7 of Swords, 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty. Love it. The 7 of Swords is like being a lone wolf, right? But it could just be the virus again, because the 7 of Swords can be kind of like trapped, so it can just say that you've been trapped at home or you haven't been able to get out there or any of that other stuff, right? The 10 of Cups is fortune after difficulty, and it's also like happiness and dating and love. So that looks really good, Tashi. That looks amazing. You have the Tower could be like you having rebuilt your tower, is what I would say here, Tashi. Queen of Cups, definitely some sort of change in direction and love over the next 6 weeks. So I feel like a lot of improvements here. I like it. That looks good, Tashi. Tabitha, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Does Ken still have feelings for me? No contact. I would say no. This is like a tricky situation, especially with the Magician. I don't like the Magician because to me, the Magician in love can represent someone tricky. To me, the Magician is not always bad in love, right? Sometimes it can be very good, but it can also be bad. So I feel like that he's a tricky person. 7 of Wands is you kind of like defending yourself from anything weird happening here. So I would say no. I feel like you're probably going to move on. April, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, love the Taurus card, settling up with the universe. No doubt about it. It is abundantly coming in. The wave is pretty cool. The life exceeding group is the golden puzzle piece in my well of resources. Thank you, April. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And Rebecca, hold on one second, Rebecca. Let me just, Rebecca. I don't know if it went through either, but Rebecca, feel free to pop your question in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. You know what the problem with the PayPal super chats is that it takes forever for them to show up in my email. So Rebecca, feel free to pop your question in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Michael, hello. Thank you for the super chat. For your love life, you have the 2 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Love it. Could be a fire sign coming in for you for sure here, but the 2 Wands is like waiting to, like, again, wanting to get out there, needing to get out there, because 2 Wands like leaving a comfort zone, but it's also he has the whole world in his hands. So it's a card of like getting out into the world, being able to meet people and all that other stuff. 7 of Pentacles, delays, right? Because of coronavirus. So probably just delays and being able to get out. But Queen of Wands definitely could be love coming in for you. So I do feel like there could be love coming in, probably like a fire sign in the future, Michael. Rasa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for me. You have the Justice card, so I feel like there's like balance coming in for you here. The Justice card is cause and effect. It's like where you put your energy and what you get back. So I feel like there's more balance coming in for you. It could also be dealing with a Libra as well. I do feel that, and I never say that, yeah. But really, I feel like this is justice. This is like almost like you're releasing a burden here, Rasa. Eloise, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Eloise, hold on one second. Let me get you a new deck here because that one is almost over. So, Eloise, let's see what we have going on for you here. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, very attractive at this time, Eloise. So I'd get out there or do whatever you can with the Queen of Wands. That's you. Knight of Pentacles, slow. Knight of Pentacles is definitely slow, but it's very good for love. So, yeah. You have the Star as well, a wish. I definitely feel like there could be love coming in. Could be a Earth sign coming in for you, I feel. Could be any sign, but, Earth is definitely standing out to me here. But definitely love. So I like it, Eloise. That looks pretty good. Gene, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Gene, if you have a question, pop it in down below. Did Rebecca ever type in her question? I don't think so. MD, thank you for the super chat. Are my current love interests feelings true? You have the Hermit here, the 10 of Wands. This is like past thing. Let go of the past, MD. And I would say yes, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands basically says only time can tell, because it's like, you're going to have to find out on your own, right? But I would say yes with those cards. The Hermit and that 10 of Wands is very specific. It says you could be worried about this because of past relationships. So it says like, this is a new relationship. Don't base a new relationship off of something from the past. People, hello, everybody. If you ever want to, see a case study in why you shouldn't judge past new relationships on past ones, just watch every single season of 90 Day Fiancé, right? The most ridiculous show on TV. But all the dummies that are on that show that keep coming back for love, every single one of them, don't get me started, right? Every single one of them, they judge the new relationship based off the past one. Never works. Trust me. So that's what I'd say here. There you go. Between Two Worlds, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for tonight. You have the Knight of Wands and the 7 of Cups. This is like fun, is what I'd say to you. The Knight of Wands is like a card needing to have fun. The 7 of Cups can be like distractions, things distracting you tonight and all this other stuff. But overall, this is like pretty positive, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I feel like you could be tearing it up, getting out into the world. So that looks good. Gene, thank you again for the super chat. You say, will it work out with Marlon and I? I would say yes. I actually like this card a lot. Not only this card, but this card too, the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles, Gene, is like working on a team. So it just says that this person is willing to work on a team with you. They want to work with you on the relationship. So I would say yes. That looks very good. Kia Bath and Body, thank you for the super chat. What is going on with Gemini, Shannon? You have the 6 of Cups here, Hangman. Delays is what I'd say. You know what else I will say to you, Kia, is that the 6 of Cups can absolutely represent delays, because to me, the 6 of Cups can represent obstacles being removed from your life. But at the same time, if this, I don't read reversals, right? But this could represent, if it came up in reverse, it could just represent obstacles. So I feel like there are just delays here. And the hangman, of course, is being stuck in limbo. So I feel like she could just be feeling very stuck at this time. Eleni, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. David, stop talking to girls so we can be serious. I would say no. I would say no, probably not. People really don't change all that often, right? And so, speaking of 90 Day Fiance, I learned from that show that there's a saying in Russia where basically they say people don't change, right? So, I would say probably not. Jalen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, outcome on separation with SG. Eight of Pentacles. This is like progress. So I feel like this will be good for you because this will probably lead to progress and changes and things like that for you here in your life, is what I'd say. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, like a new path opening up for you. Heather, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, wondering if my pregnancy will go well. Heather, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, but I would say yes. King of Cups, very good card. So, very kind, caring, nurturing card as well. So I would say yes. And you say, also want to know how my boyfriend feels about everything. I'd say pretty good. Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a perfect match. Two of Cups is like soulmates. It's like two people who are bound together almost. It's a card of entanglement. Two people who are tangled up together. So, yeah, I feel like this is very good for you, Heather. That looks amazing. Congratulations, by the way. Felicity, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, should I stay with A? Yeah, I mean, I always say to people, if you're asking the question, then the answer is probably no. But this is a very loving card. So I would say, really, yes, here with the Ace of Cups. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I have never waited. That is why men flee. Love it. Good job, JC. Annabella, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Hello from Portugal. Will me and Jorge, my husband, get a job this May? I would say yes to you, Annabella. You have the Page of Pentacles, literally a job. So, yeah, I would say yes. King of Wands to me is a boss as well. So, I would say yes with these cards. I really like that a lot. Susie G, thank you for the super chat. You say, should I move on from T? I would say yes. I feel like there are plenty of people who would be interested in you here. Yeah, you have the Judgment card. It's almost like you're being pulled like in a new direction. Ten of Cups is dating to me as well. So I would say yes with those cards. Nicole Wong, the whole idea of dates is to find someone to marry. Yes, I hate wasting my time if it doesn't work out. That's why I'm trying to ask the cards first. Well, sometimes it doesn't work that way, right, Nicole? You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Cups. Really good cards, though, Nicole, as always. Wheel of Fortune is like saying that you are like on a certain path towards destiny. So I feel like, you could be meeting someone who is your destiny. It could be like, it could be like an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Taurus, or a Leo as well. One of the fixed signs that's coming in for you here. And the Queen of Cups is a change in direction of love. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you just need more effort or need to put more effort into love, or into finding love or just loving yourself in general, right? With the Six of Pentacles. I feel like once you do that, then you'll probably find it. Eloise, thank you for the super chat. Do I need to be worried about boyfriend's ex? I would say no. With the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a very good card. So, especially in a situation like this, it's a defensive card. So it could say you are protected. So I would say no. Christopher, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Am I going to date this chick I'm talking to? I would say yes. You have the Sun and the Six of Swords. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Six of Swords, improvements, moving on to calmer shores. The Sun, yes. So I would say yes with that card for sure. ALVD, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Any messages for me? You have the Queen of Swords here and the Seven of Pentacles. And this is like a change. Seven of Pentacles is a card of a change in direction. It is a card of growth. It's really a card of delayed results, but it can also just represent, kind of like growth in general. So I feel like you could be moving on to something new, or you could be making some sort of change here with that Seven of Pentacles. So, yeah, that's what I would say there with the Seven of Pentacles this week, but pretty good. Queen of Swords is like trying to take authority. Is what I'd say to you, LVD, but that looks good. Alex, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, did he miss me and think of me over the weekend? I would say yes with these cards. Yeah, I would say yes, Alex. So yes, with the 3 of Cups there, it's a celebration. Rebecca says a collective, so that's a great idea. Well, let's do a collective. A big thank you to Rebecca for the collective. So let's see what we have for the collective here, people. For everyone here in the collective, we have the 3 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people could be healing from challenges, or could be healing from, sadness or heartbreak or being stuck in a lot of ways. So I feel like a lot of people could be healing from those things with the 3 of Swords. Probably just healing from the quarantine thing. Next, we have the 9 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. A lot of success coming in, though, for everyone in the collective. So I feel like there could be a lot of success, growth, and abundance coming in for a lot of you. And there could just be a lot of good things with this 9 of Pentacles, a lot of abundance in general. 6 of Wands is like a lot of success, so I feel like success there. And finally, we have the 9 of Wands and the Magician. Yeah, I feel like everybody needs to use their powers of manifestation. The 9 of Wands says try something else, try again, try something new. So the 9 of Wands to me is a card of like experimentation, and the Magician is also a card of experimentation in a lot of ways. It's just like trying different ways to manifest your dreams or manifest what you want in your life. So I feel like everybody needs to do that as well with these cards. But that's that for the collective. Love it. Chloe, you have the 4 cups. I feel like you're like trying to find new love, or you need to try to find new love with the 4 cups here, is what I'd say to you. So I'd get out there. Carla, I found out I'm being stolen from. What can I do? I want to kick him out. Page of Cups. I would call the cops, is what I would say to you, or something. That's what I would say to you. All right. I'm all caught up here, people. I will take a couple of questions. If there's anyone new here, let me know. I will answer your question, and then I'm gonna take off. I'm roasted here, so I'm gonna hop off early, but that'll be that. Also, just so everybody knows, the Earth sign weekly readings will be out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so keep an eye out for those as well. Robin, will TN find a good room, second or first floor? Well, I would say yes, and second or first. I would say second floor probably with the Empress. That's the best card, so yes. Peta, can you pull something for my love life, please? I would be patient at this time. Yeah, Ace of Wands, passion, new beginning. Definitely love coming in for you at some point, but I would be patient. Probably not like tomorrow, but, over this year, I would say. Ace of Wands, a lot of passion. Patricia, is my Taurus missing me? If yes, is he going to contact me? This looks like new love to me, Patricia, so I feel like this is someone new coming in for you. Doreen, is marriage to my Bruce in the future? I feel like, yeah, I would say yes. Lovers, yeah, I would say yes. Gandalf, you have the Chariot, some sort of victory here. I feel like you need to take control, though. Stephanie, you say love card, please. You have the 8 of Swords, feeling stuck here, and yeah, needing to let go of the past is what I'd say to you. Quentin, card for love coming in. 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. This is like an offer, Quentin. Death, needing to let go of the past. I definitely feel like there's love coming in, though. Yeah, it's like you putting in the work in dating with the 10 of Pentacles. So definitely love coming in for you. Nicole says use an air conditioner. We don't have air conditioning here, believe it or not. Nobody has air conditioning in Washington. And I do need a fan. I am going to get a fan tomorrow. Amy, I'm a Leo. I missed you earlier this week. Happy Mother's Day to your mom. Thank you, Amy. And you have the 5 of Swords here, the 9 of Swords. This is like needing to get out of your head. So I would let go of your fears at this time. All right. Maisie, thank you for the super chat. You have the 8 of Wands here and the 8 of Cups. This is like quick success. This is you like walking very quickly towards fulfillment, actually, even with that 8 of Cups. So to me, this is like success this week. I feel like there's good things coming in for you. 9 of Swords. Yeah, very quick changes, Maisie. Jalen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, do you see divorce or reconciliation with... you have the Hierophant. This could be like reconciliation. This is marriage, right? With these cards. But, so yeah, I feel like this could be marriage, is what I'd say to you. So reconciliation, basically. All right, let me clear this out. And San, thank you for the super chat. You have the 5 of Pentacles. in the moon. Yeah, this could be like some fears this week. I would just get out of your head, Sam, and don't let the fears control you. Basically, yeah. Tower, Page of Swords. Tower isn't really a bad card, but yeah, it could be like fears this week. So I would let go of your fears. Sherry, thank you for the super chat. What do you see for me in the next month? Sherry, hold on one second, because I'm actually going to get a new deck for you, Sherry. So, Sherry, let's see what is going on for Sherry here. Sherry, you say, what do you see for me in the next month? You have the Ace of Pentacles here, Sherry. Five of Cups. Ace of Pentacles like some sort of offer. So I feel like this could be good news or an offer coming in for you here. Yeah, probably something you've been waiting for. The Five of Cups is like, I feel like you could be finally realizing something that is available to you in your life. So this could be like success, growth, abundance, good things. So I feel like there's something good coming in for you here, Sherry, but that looks amazing. But, all right, everybody, I'm going to cut this off here. I need more water. So, thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, of course, and I will take more questions. But thank you, everybody, and definitely enjoy your night.